Morning.
Hi Neil, how are you doing?
I'm very good. More to the point, how are you?
Not too bad. I mean, I'm surprised with what happened. I'm listening there to Peter Gray. I mean, it's some cheek coming on the radio like that. I really do. Like, I mean, I've kept my counsel quiet for the last week and a half, while these guys have tried to bully me and the people involved, my family, and people who have genuinely put over €1 million into this football club. Real money, real time. Money talks and bullshit walks, Neil, right? You've got a business downtown there. And if you tell people that you'll pay for the steak tomorrow, that won't do. You can't serve steak tonight if you don't pay for it tonight. I mean, this guy doesn't have a house in Cork. That was just on the phone. He doesn't pay tax in Cork. He doesn't have a car registered in Cork. You know? I'm here for the saving of the city. Come on now, Neil.
You said are you saying you're here for this?
Oh,
he's saying that he's...
You give these people time in the air, and that Jim McCarthy. I mean, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow.
I mean,
and all my PR people will tell me to do this and not say this, and don't be surprised, don't be shocked, don't come on the radio and do this, and I have all my people telling me what to do, and send out the right press statements and do this. Listen, Sinn Féin, Jonathan O'Brien, these guys, let's come off it. What did they show me one statue in this town to a critic, to people that stand up and do nothing for anybody. This football club was there for the people of Cork. I sacrificed my personal reputation, my absolute everything on this thing. I'm not going to get upset with you now, but I am this court case is on at 2 o'clock. I know nothing about the details of what they did with the court yesterday, but I'm not surprised that Justice Boy saw through these people within an hour of me leaving the court. She saw through them. Within an hour, she saw through these people. You know?
How could she? What do you mean she saw through them? I mean, you're clearly upset.
What she said in the court was, put your money where your mouth is, right? We're back in court at 2 o'clock today, and I'm going to decide what we're going to do with this football club. I've got good people. I might not have a lot of people, but the people who are with me support me and believe in what we're trying to do. And it's not about money. I'm making money. Okay, I invest in something because I thought the city would deserve it. And my friends and my family and the people I love deserve more than this. Right? Yeah. Your cheap shots on the radio. Your cheap shots and your quick lines to learn something from it. We had nothing tonight. Typical of Sinn Féin and the people they represent. We're left without a football club. And we're left without nothing. So you can get another ad in at 10 o'clock. Right? It's not worth it, Neil. We're bigger than that, and the people we represent are bigger than that.
I don't quite follow. Are you having
bigger than that? We're bigger than that, and we're going to do what we can by 2 o'clock today. Okay?
Yeah.
And listening to those people who don't pay tax in this town. They don't even have the car tax on their car. I met him with an English reg car. There's nothing wrong with that. But they come into town and they're away here for the city. And it's a beautiful place, 150 miles from anywhere else. Bollocks.
But wait a second. Wait a second now. Yeah. You know, with regard to the tax issue, you owe tax 160 grand's worth to the revenue. Yeah. You owe VAT and everything. So you need to be careful before you say things like that. You owe PRSI. Yeah. All of that has to be paid. That's why you're in the mess that you're in for not paying bills, isn't it?
Yeah. Neil, that was paid. When I signed the documents in court yesterday, they had everything done. They represented themselves, everything was done. The first time money was looked for was about 2:30 yesterday. And all of a sudden, they couldn't pay this guy, they couldn't do this. Will you wait a couple of weeks? Will you do this? Sure, look, I could be doing that every day. I could do that every day in business. There's no money out there. There's a credit crisis. And because of that, we're losing a football club? That's not fair. That's not fair.
Oh, well, I mean, I would agree with you in that regard. People are being put out of work here, and I would have...
600,000 people nearly out of work in this country. Yeah, and this Jonathan O'Brien comes on then. They're outrageous. No. Their behaviour has been immoral from first day.
He says that you deliberately frustrated the process.
But look, I didn't. But
why wouldn't you...
I gave them the company for nothing yesterday. I got nothing from the company. You know? So I go down to the boardwalk tomorrow, and I tell you, get out of the boardwalk. I want to keep everything.
All right, well, let's leave that down there. And let's leave the boardwalk where that is, and let's just deal with the facts that before us. I mean,
that's what it is. Get out of the place, and I'm taking over. That's what I have to deal with for 10 days. And to listen to PR spin.
But Tom, it's insolvent.
Listen, Neil, it's now 10:30.
It's insolvent. I know. Hang on a second. It's insolvent. You agreed to walk away, didn't you? You said you would do all of those things.
It wasn't insolvent. They committed money to the business.
Yes, but your model. Listen, Tom, your model was insolvent.
The truth comes out. At the end of the day,
I'm trying to get to it. I'm trying to get to it, but I understand that you're emotive. I can appreciate that. I understand that.
Because I put it into it. I walked where other people talked. I did the business. and my friends supported me, and I did it.
But how can you say? How can you say that?
Yesterday, in good faith, I walked away yesterday because they had a deal done with the FEI and John Delaney rang this for that and they did this and get Coughlan out, and I said okay. I was hurt, but I walked away. I did the best I could, and I walked away.
Did you look for 140 grand to walk away?
Yeah, I did not look for 140 grand to walk away.
Well, why are they saying you did then?
Because I have property that there was no rent paid by the company, and I look for the rent to be paid on that company. I mean, like, Jonathan O'Brien came on, like, that's the reality of business, you know what I mean? That's not about that the rent wasn't paid by the company, and I look for the company to pay the rent, and I have threatening text, I can show you all that stuff, but I mean, I'm not going to get into that. It's now 10:30 or 11:15, and the High Court is on at 2 o'clock, and I'm going to do my damnedest to find out exactly what happened, and try and get this sorted by 2 o'clock. So, Neil, look, the very best of things, and then thanks for taking my call. I'm sorry for being so emotive.
Well, I didn't get much out of you. I didn't get a whole lot to say myself, but with regards to your
you can continue to make your snide comments about business and trying to, like, you bring on business people there who are trying to make a difference.
Wait a second, Tom.
There's people around this town trying their best.
What are you talking about, snide comments? I resent that.
But it's planned for people sitting at home. Like, what's happening?
What snide? What snide comments are you talking about?
Look, I'm not going to get into it, Neil, okay? I'm not going to waste you. I'm sorry, I had to go on because my own lady rang me, frustrated with what they're hearing. And my boy's at school, and he's listening to this kind of stuff. People say, oh, don't mention your child and don't mention the home. That's the reality of what I've had to suffer.
Look, I don't know who you're getting. I don't know who you're getting advice from, Tom. I'm trying to be as fair and balanced as I can be. And I have to say to you, it's very difficult to be fair and balanced to somebody who won't talk to you.
Yeah.
So if you've had recommendations or advice from people in the past to stay off the air and issue press statements, perhaps that wasn't the most accurate advice you could have had.
Okay, all right. Cheerio.
All right. Well, goodbye for now. Cheers. Thanks.